The US is turning Ukraine into a colony. At least that's the gist of the agreement the US and Ukraine are about to sign. The full details of the deal haven't been decided yet, but the idea is that Ukraine will have to pay back a huge portion of the aid used to sustain the war through sales of its rare earth minerals like lithium and titanium, as well as oil and natural gas. Congress committed a total of $175 billion in so-called aid to Ukraine. In exchange for paying back the US, Ukraine is gonna get, well, we're really not sure yet. Because Ukraine has said there's no clear security guarantee in the deal, and it seems like the underlying implication is that Ukraine's incentive to sign is that the US won't let Ukraine sit at the negotiating table if it doesn't pay up. Aid to Ukraine ended up being one of the least popular policies of the Biden administration, and felt like a stab in the back at a time when tens of millions of Americans were struggling to survive. The Biden administration justified it by saying that the United States had a responsibility to protect Ukraine from Russian invasion, but that's deceptive at best. The aid to Ukraine wasn't aid. It was weapons. They were weapon shipments that the US sent to Ukraine to fight a proxy war against Russia that it's been waging for decades. So to summarize, the US tries to permanently weaken the Russian government, orchestrates regime change coups in neighboring countries, fails to achieve its objectives, violates all of Russia's red lines in the process, and then uses Ukrainians as mercenaries to fight a proxy war against Russia, and now the Ukrainian people, who fought and bled to advance the interests of the US military-industrial complex, are going to be sent to mines for generations to pay back the US for this aid. By the way, half the money from this mineral fund is supposed to go to Ukrainian reconstruction efforts, but we already know that that money is going to be siphoned away by corporations. In 2023, Volodymyr Zelensky made a statement declaring that Ukraine was open for business. In the statement, he thanks JP Morgan, BlackRock, and Goldman Sachs for taking part in the Ukrainian reconstruction effort.